Hey guys, welcome back to Flat Creek Outdoors. Happy New Year. If you're just tuning in for the first time this new year, actually I haven't had any videos this year. This video here is the first one of the year. It's been a couple weeks. I think the last video I published was before the holidays. I was out here working on clearing this area, which is going to be an expansion of our parking area for our business, and I've talked more about that on previous videos. I've still got the big oak top to clean up over here that is still there from the last video. I haven't been out here to do anything else since then. So you can see we got some snow, and I think it was just yesterday I filmed a kind of overview of the property, and I posted it on my other channel on Woods Tree Farm. We drove all around the property on the four-wheeler to look for any damage from the storm. We had heavy winds, heavy snow for us in Central Virginia anyway. We got about 7 inches of heavy wet snow, so there are a lot of pine trees in particular that got damaged, broken, or toppled by this storm. And I haven't been in my woods yet to see what else is down, but I'm sure there's stuff down in the woods that we can end up harvesting for some firewood. But today I wanted to share with you a new tool that I got. If you've been following me for any length of time, you have seen 2 other battery powered tools on this channel, I think, or maybe one of the tools I did on the other channel. I can't remember. It's tough having 2 channels sometimes. And if you don't know, I have 2 channels because one is just about the Christmas tree farm that we're starting, and the other is about kind of everything else that's not Christmas tree farm related. So all the tractor videos, chainsaw videos, firewood videos, land management videos, all that kind of stuff are here on this channel on Flat Creek Outdoors. So I picked up on eBay this 40 volt 14-inch chainsaw. I had to pick it up on eBay because they don't make this anymore as far as I can tell. I can't find it in any Lowe's stores. I don't see it on Lowe's.com. And I have other 40 volt tools, so I sought that out because I already had the batteries, and I figured, why not? If I'm going to try my first cordless chainsaw, I'll try this thing with you know, the set that I already have the batteries and chargers for, and I don't need to spend any extra money. So I picked that up for 95 bucks without the battery. And you know, as far as I can tell, it was probably only used once or twice. It has very little wear that's evident anywhere on the tool. So I'm going to use it today on this top, and we'll see how it does. So that is the tool. It is pretty lightweight with the battery in there. It feels about the same weight as my 16-inch gas saw. I don't have a scale to compare, but it's a good size. Definitely lighter than my 20-inch Husqvarna gas saw, so that feels good. It includes down here a compartment for the wrench, which is pretty cool. And the only thing that we need to worry about keeping topped up is the oil for the chain, which I've already put some in there. So we are ready to go. I have about 1.5 batteries, maybe 1 3/4. I used this a little bit the other day just to make sure it worked. So this battery's on 3/4. This one just came off the charger. We'll see how much we can get done. Stop moving. What I've been doing when I've been cleaning up treetops is anything that's about the size of my wrist, or maybe my forearm, I'll cut 2 to 3 foot sections, and I save that for our fire pit. We've got a big 6-foot fire pit, and I just pile up that kind of stuff. And then also any kind of ugly wood, knotty, gnarly, odd-shaped pieces of wood, or even half-rotten pieces of wood from processing firewood, I will also save for our fire pit. So we have a good mix of all sizes. So that's why I'm cutting those. weird lengths. But the rest of the branches in the top I just push over, I'll collect with the tractor, and we'll take to the burn pile. A couple quick observations with the saw. So obviously it has, like a lot of electric tools, a safety switch. So there's the thumb button here and the trigger underneath that need to be hit simultaneously in order to activate the chain. But there's a pretty good delay between when I hit the trigger, which I'm going to do it here in a second, and when the motor kicks on. I don't know, half second maybe. It's noticeable. It's not like an extraordinary long time, but it's definitely noticeable. The other thing is there's no feathering of the throttle, so to speak. It's either on or off. So a lot of times when I'm using a gas saw, I'm used to just, you know, hitting the gas a little bit if I'm just trying to take off a tiny branch or something. And in this case, there is none of that. It's all or nothing. So there is no half switch. So there were a couple times where I was starting to kind of feather the throttle just out of habit, and it would just stop the saw completely. So after I finish cleaning up the top here, I will see how this cuts on some larger branches. Anything that's more than about 4 inches, I will save for firewood, regular cuts of firewood, not fire pit wood. So let me finish cleaning up this top. We'll see how long this battery lasts, then we'll see how well it cuts through some bigger branches. So all the branches are off now. I've got everything marked with my lumber crayon. I am down to 1 dot on this first battery. So we'll see how far we get before I have to switch batteries. I'm certain I'll probably switch batteries before I get into some of the thicker branches here. I think it's dying. that's it. Good. That second battery is pretty disappointing performance, but the battery was in my shed, so it was frozen. It was very cold. And even though the indicator on it said it was full, I just don't think it was living up to what it's capable of because it was cold. So here I am. I'm a third of the way done, and now I need to go get the gas saw. So a couple annoying things with this saw. One is that the trigger, you've really just got to keep like full pressure on that trigger or it cuts itself off. And you probably saw mid-cut, it was stopping pretty often, and I think that's because I was just letting off of the grip just a little bit and it was turning itself off. The other thing is that it's just really slow. So any of my gas saws, even my smallest one, is considerably faster than that thing. So unless I'm doing really small branches, I don't think I'm going to be using this thing. But for cleaning up the tops and those branches and whatnot, made quick work of that. It's a nice lightweight saw, it's easy to maneuver. But I don't think I'm cutting big rounds, big branches, or cutting a lot of firewood with this saw. Thanks for checking out the video. That's that. I'm going to keep it around because I have those other 40-volt tools anyway that I'll keep using. I've got hedge trimmers and I've got the long pole saw, and I've been pleased with both of those, and I've only used those in warm weather, and the battery performance on those tools has actually been quite good. So I think today is just a weather-related fluke, but until these batteries can spend some more time in the charger and can warm up, I don't think I'm going to get anything better today. So time to switch for gas, and I'll finish up this job, loop you in on our next little project up here on the next video. So thanks for following along. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.